I mean, had a great relationship with them coaches, man. They totally understand when I had to make the move. So I'm just grateful that, I was able to build relationships with them. And, like I said, just grateful for my time there. They kind of, believed in me. And here I am now. So
what's it like getting to, score 36 in a place that obviously you're familiar with?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, man. I had a lot of friends and family here. So it's just all glory to God, man. He made it possible. And like I said, just a lot of friends and family here. So it's always exciting then. And, I feel right at home. So it's good.
What's just your mentality on the break when you see a long rebound tipped out and it's just you and one other defender?
Yeah, it's go time. I mean, it's go time. Get a foul, something good. So when I see one defender there, it's go time, and I know I have a couple, moves in my bag that I'm gonna try to get to and draw that foul or finish.
It seemed like, maybe did it feel like your competitive edge was really showing? Kind of seemed like you and a few Providence players are kind of going back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's this is how I grew up playing. Just real competitive. After last game, just ain't leave a good taste in my mouth. I don't like going out there and not leaving it on the floor. And I felt like we did that as a team. So I was just trying to bring that juice and competitiveness from the jump, and that really showed today in a bunch of our guys, and that's what we need if we want to do something special this year.
Obviously a pretty special stat line kind of all around for you. Is there one aspect of your performance that maybe you take the most pride in?
Yeah, I mean the turnovers. I think I had 0 turnovers today. Coach told me that. So the turnovers, and then obviously some assists, getting my guys involved. So I'm just grateful for that.
You guys scored 100, which will get a lot of the headlines. What did you think of the way you guys defended, especially what after took place against Blowout?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first half really set the tone. Kind of when it gets to a point where it's a blowout, in a sense, you get a little lousy. That's natural. But I think our first half, the way we just stepped on them from the jump, it's just translated from that BYU game and what we didn't do well in terms of physicality and coming out there with some competitive edge.
You mentioned before you came here to get more offensive freedom. How would you just describe what you were allowed to do tonight and maybe the things you're capable in this offense when you get in the rhythm?
Yeah, I mean, just the pace we play at, man. It's fast pace. Gives a lot of free opportunity for everybody. It's equal opportunity. But when you're playing at that speed, you get a lot of looks. You get a lot of paint touches, and I feel like I can capitalize off that.
What was it like, post game? AJ had to chase you down. It looked like there in terms of having that many people. Were those first people? Were those teammates that you had, or?
No, that was one of my best friends from back home. He came out here, moved out here with me when I came out to San Diego State, and then he ultimately ended up having a job out here, so we had to stay when I left. So it was just good to see him, man. And we spent a lot of countless days and hours from younger, and then not to mention in San Diego working out. So it was just good to see a bunch of them and a couple guys who I went to school with out here showing me love, and then my family, of course, out here. So it was great, man. It's just a bunch of people that I love and a bunch of people that support me, and they showed up, and I just had to show them that love.
Was that last 5 minutes of the first half, do you feel like that was the best 5 minutes all around of basketball that you guys have played this year?
I think that's a good question. That last 5 minutes, I mean, Ozzy rap knocking down them threes. I just think Ozzy set the tone from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Where he got on the floor, rebounded, and his baskets followed. So if he does that, it's gonna be great. But I'd probably say because it's our last win, let's go with it.